Hello everybody, my name is Jax and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, it's a devlog on a little game that I'm working on called 20 Steps. I really want to try and push this game to completion, but I'm kind of lost in the source a little bit. I'll show you the game so far, how it plays out. So you're this little sort of flying droid, and this guy, you've got to pick the steps. 2 out of 3 of them squares are green, right? If you step on it, you get a step, look. And then you just reset and you can stake it, green, and then you get double. Shoot them bombs. Oh, you don't want to step on the red, so you reset before you step on the red. Stake. Oh, I lost everything because I staked all my points on the next one being red or green. So yeah, that's kind of it. I've done this little electrocute thing. So if you go on it 3 times, boom, and then it says game over. I hope you had steps banked because you got electrocuted and lost everything, you dumb stupid idiot. And then you just restart. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm going for in this game, kind of like that you're a dumb stupid dummy if you lose everything. But yeah, so see I don't know if you noticed that then, but there was like a bit of a weird color on the square. I am really lost in the source with this game, because the point of this, the reason why I wanted to start a little mini game and complete a mini game is because I wanted to keep it simple, and because I'm using a kind of like random generator type thing, it actually makes the coding a lot more complicated, because you kind of, even though the things are random, you have to account for a random outcome. So I still, even though the things are random, I still have to work out what the random combinations are. So yeah, I haven't made it easier. I've made it much more complicated. There's a lot of code that I think just from the offset I've got wrong, and trying to rewire all this or recode it, as it were, to go back to simplicity will be harder than trying to make the whole game again, sort of thing. So I might just have to kind of, I don't want to say quit on this game, but I might just have to throw a start screen on it and say that's it, finished. I might have to move on at some point because I am struggling with this a little bit. The aim was to make a simple game, and it's not been that. And to some degree, I feel like I'm wasting time, and I could be working on something that I actually want to try and work on. I don't know. I do feel a little bit like I've failed, but I don't know. It's all right. But the coding in this is so complicated, and I feel like it doesn't need to be, and it really is, because the thing is, it relies on a lot of stuff. So, for example, right, I'm shooting that. If I press reset, I want the player to be in the same place, so you can, so it's doing what it's doing now, right? But in general, like what I could do, what I could have done is have, like, on this reset button, when you trigger it, it just reset the game. That would have been a lot simpler. But if that happens, the player, your start point would be wherever the player start is, so you can't reset the game. And see how, like, my droid's down here now, and I press reset and the droid's still there, whereas if I had the game reset and the game over's not starting properly all the time. So yeah, so see how my droid starts here where I am now, right? If I was to just do a simple start game open level on this one, my droid would suddenly zoom over here and you'd have to sort of come from over there again. Whereas I wanted it to be more fluid, so you can reset and you're just in the exact same position. So the way it's doing that is by not resetting the level, it's respawning stuff. So it's respawning the whole of them blue things to make them blue again, and it's respawning this player where he's walking to make him walk. So even like, see how when the game starts, the player starts here, so it gives you a bit more time till he gets to the blue bit. But when you press reset, he starts from this arrow here, so you've got actual less time when he walks to the step. So yeah, I might have to fail you guys and not make this game to completion, because it's took now nearly maybe possibly 2 months. I really didn't want it to take that long. I don't think it's took 2 months, but it's not far off. I wanted to get it finished in the next, since my last video, in the next 2 weeks, where I've got about 4 days or something of that timeline left. So I don't know if it will be finished for that, or if I do get it finished in that time, it's not going to be to the quality that I want it. But I might just try and get it just finished. But I don't know. I just thought I'd just give you a little update, guys. Oh, I have been working just on the side, just when I've had a bit of spare time. I've been working on this little project, and this is just going to be like a little shooter game where you're in a spaceship and yeah, you're just flying around and just shooting at each other. So not exactly a first person shooter, not really a third person shooter. It's more like a spaceship shooter, but it will have kind of first person shooter competitiveness, if that makes sense. So the way you move around is essentially just like a first person shooter, but you're in a spaceship instead. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully this will be finished soon, but I don't know if it's going to be a full finished game, because the whole game is kind of finished now. It's just tying up stuff and trying to get the code more neat, but the code's so messy that it might not be worth the time trying to recode it all. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know where I'm at with all that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for all the subscribers, the new subscribers. And yeah, just have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.